Alrighty, let's see here. So I did run into a problem. And by the way, there are some people's wrenches that I was going to give back tonight, like MVCap's one of them and Edward, etc. It won't let me. It says error, try again. So it just will not let me do anything right now. However, there's a rogue mod because they were deleting a bunch of comments. So I went ahead and pretty much unmodded everybody except for just a few. As far as this community goes. And eventually I'll, once I earn people's trust or you earn my trust or vice versa, then we can go back to in a mod. Everybody like MVCap, for some reason, like, hold on one second. Let me try it one more time now that we're live. If I try to add you, okay, now you are modded in VCAP. It wouldn't let me earlier because I had you as a what do you call it, manager mod. Well, I took those away and only gave a few back to other people for now. So I'm just trying to give you the standard mod that finally let me give it to you. And Sabby is one of them as well. I tried to earlier and it wouldn't work. And Locksmith, yeah, I know. Until I get mine back from yours, that's the game, right? It's the game. I waited and waited and nada. Let's see here. Anyways, there's a few that I'm automatically gonna give it back to because I simply, when I hit X everybody, then of course I regret it and had to go through, find some people, but most people from this community, I took the wrench from. And I've got a lot of receipts. And what happened was, after, I guess I cannot put up more than 100 images, or I can't upload them to my StreamYard, which I did not know. I thought, well, they're just screenshots. It's not that much storage, but for some reason it won't let me. So I don't even know. I can hardly read with no glasses. So I will do the best I can with what I got, I guess. And they're not in order. So, I mean, if I click on one, it's up there for a reason. It's just not for right now. I got to try to figure out which one I'm going to go on first here in a second so we can start that way, if I even have it on here. I started to or what do you call it? Delete some of the stuff to make room for the stuff that's more where I could get to today, tonight, whatever. And for some reason, I was able to do 3 or 4, and then it put everything out of order. So I'll do my best. And then, yeah, I do have the link for certain people that have it. I sent it to them. And then others, when I'm done showing what I'm able to show, I'll bring one person up at a time or so. And I do have a few guests that might pop in and out that are up. There's one up here with me now. He's on mute. And we'll go from there. So Gremlin, since I'm seeing your name, I have the receipt. And when I say that, I may not have it up here right now. I will look. But I have it. I don't know if you're one of the ones I had to take back down. It's not that big of a deal, to be honest with you. It's more of a kind of a joke with you type thing. But it does kind of bother me a little bit when somebody just says things that are completely untrue about me in a chat, and them not knowing that I could be watching, or maybe somebody else is watching for me and sends it to me. So, like, hey, Radio Jonesy, what is up, my brother? Hey, Lala Blue, thank you for being here. Gaming Inc., good to see you, Cap. Shane My Thingy, Locksmith, Beginning Hope, Sean America Tech, Torre. Oh, yeah, you're another one, Tori. I don't want you to not have a wrench either, but I don't know if it'll let me. I can try. It finally let me get Ryan's. Let me see here. All right, yours should be back now, Tori. And then when Sabby types something, I'll try Sabby's. I think there's a couple more. 1 second. Who's backstage? I'm not going to let it. Okay. We're going to be on mute, just so you know, Nicole. Thanks for coming up. We're going to be on mute, Nicole, if that's okay, for a little while. If you could just mute yourself. And so I got the overlay of Beavis and Butthead right now. Everybody's favorite cartoon characters, right? So anyways, Sabby, okay, you got it. Anyways, moving on. We'll get to the rest later. All right, so what I started doing, because this is my first time ever doing a stream where I'm showing, or going to try to show receipts. So you got to give me some credit here. You got to give me some slack. So I've never done this before. This is completely out of my league. And then I screwed up by not doing it through my computer. I did it through my phone. So I did the best I could. Christy, I didn't want to take your wrench either. Like I said, I just did a mass. You're one of them that's never done me wrong or anything. I don't have to worry about you. And it says error, try again. I don't know why it's doing that. So I'll try again in a little while, Christy. There's a few others. So anyways, let me just start from the beginning. All right. start from the beginning. So I was notified, I want to say February, I don't know the exact day. I don't know, February 11th, I believe, somewhere around that area, kind of around that time. So I was asked if I could do a catch for OTR, pred catch or OTR. And I was like, sure, absolutely. We talked about some things, talked about certain circumstances, situations, and so on and so forth. So we began to talk, and I began to, message some people around here as well, and who might be able to go, who would want to go, and all that stuff. And you have to wait for everybody's schedules and this, that, and the third, and everything else. So, we were doing that. At the same time, this guy was getting pretty, persistent. OTR said he will be here tonight, but I think he will only be watching or in the chat. I'm not for sure. If he comes up, then he comes up. We'll see. So we started out with that, and I got a hold of Southwest Pred Catcher, who we used to call Eric, but his real name, first name, has been put out there now. So I'll still call him Eric just to be respectful, unless everybody knows him by his real first name now. That's up to him. I still don't want to dox that or not. But anyways, he did a lot of recon for this. And yeah, we were going to talk about all that eventually until, and we're going to get to that here in a second, until what will be coming up on what Jason did. But anyways, yeah, I want to do a whole stream about a lot of things. But anyways, I have to deal with this now. So he did a lot of recon, found his apartment. He got some pictures of him, which will hopefully be in the video. Seven's he's putting that together. And he also told me to let everybody know it'll be 2 weeks and all of the videos for Rumble will be ready too. So he messaged me that before the stream. So anyways, some things came up with Eric, Southwest Pred Catcher. So he did the recon, and we definitely appreciate everything he did. He did a wonderful job, by the way, just perfect. So it was all good. Basically, we were kind of ghosted for 2 days. OTR and I were ghosted. We were on a multi-chat text on our phones, and that's mainly what we were keeping in touch on. We did some 3-way calls, but mostly text, a few Instagrams, I believe, and that was about it. But mostly text. So he kind of ghosted us for a couple of days. We're like, okay, we got to figure out something else. Let me see if I can pull up the right receipt first, even though this isn't technically first, it's just what's on here. If you guys want something for later, I can always show it, no big deal. But let me pull up the first one, which I think is this one. I'm not sure. I think that might be the first one, United Against Predators, somewhere around there. Anyways, there's something. Let me get to the point though. So we basically, okay, we got to find somebody else. So on, I believe it was Ed's panel, Jason came up, and he was from CPP, I believe, or something of that nature, and he was talking about that. And we were I think it was Ed, myself, and there might have been somebody else. I don't remember who all was up there. Ed asked me a few questions and let him know a few things. And I talked to him a bit and whatnot. And then we got off the panel. We exchanged information. I believe it was via IG first. That's why I wanted to put all the receipts up here. I have them. I just was unable to upload them all. So now they're all out of order, not in the sync I wanted to be in. But anyway, so he said, okay, let's do it. So we had a day planned. We didn't hear from him, Jason, at all. So we're like, okay. And also OTR did not hear from the Pred at all for 2 days. So this is going on. And also, I just want to say this too, is OTR and I did discuss this. I believe it's on our text somewhere, which I have to upload. I have 400 more to upload. I was only able to upload 100 on here. But anyways, so we're waiting. Then we find out that he got in contact with us finally, said that his vehicle was stolen along with his phone and the car, and he had to pull his gun on the guy, and he had to be at the police station. And I was like, oh, whoa, that's Albuquerque. It happens. It's not that it's pretty common here. It's not the best place to live in the world. So that happened. So, okay, you can't help that. That's life. It happens. So anyways, we go, well, we could always just move on and, we could figure out something. We don't know what, but we'll figure out something. He says, no, I can borrow my grandma's vehicle and all that because I only have a flip phone. I was like, because he said his iPhone was stolen with his car. So we did. We couldn't do the mass text with him, he said, because it wouldn't work. So we kind of just went back and forth, Instagram, text messages, et cetera, et cetera. So anyways, finally, it was the day of the catch, and he called me at that time and said where he's at and so on. And then he also mentioned he was able to borrow his grandmother's smartphone to record. So I was like, cool. All right. Because now at this point, I had already contacted Seven. Seven is the editor. He edits all the videos. He does a lot of the thumbnails and stuff like that. He was also the cameraman on the first catch. And on this last one as well. So I got a hold of Seven. He's kind of hard to get a hold of sometimes. I let him know if you ask him, would you want to come, et cetera, and so on. Okay, we didn't hear a whole lot. So anyways, Jason came and picked me up, and we went to the nearest Walmart so I could buy some more pistol grip holders for the phones, me to drink, and a few things. So I went to go get cash back. By the way, let me just start with this. When OTR asked me to do this, nor was it on my mind or anything. I didn't ask him for a dime. I did not do this without expecting a dime from anybody. In fact, I didn't even know that when you go live on YouTube itself, that it's monetized. Because all I know is StreamYard, and it says monetized. So I didn't even know that they could do super chats. That was not on my mind at all. The catch was on my mind. So anyways, there's that. So no, I wasn't expecting anything from OTR, nor was he offering anything, just so everybody knows. There was no talk of money or exchange of money of any sorts. So we're going to Walmart. I said, look, I can get $20 cash back because, he's borrowing his grandma's SUV, gas money, whatever. I had to use my credit cards, get some cash back. We left. We went to another Walmart because they didn't have everything we needed at that one, found the things we needed. We're down in Albuquerque. And finally, Seven got back and he said, yeah, I'm ready. So we went and picked up Seven. Then I said, would you like to get gas now, or should we wait till after the catch? To Jason, he said, we'll wait till after the catch. Okay, so no big deal. So we went and we did the catch. All right. And I don't have the chat anymore. I had to delete it off YouTube once it was downloaded, but I did get to watch it a few times. And there was a lot of good stuff in the chat, and I appreciate that. I think it was a good catch. We always learn from everything that we do, but I think it was a good catch. And believe it or not, after it was all said and done, and I ended the live, belt loop. Oh, yeah, you're already managing mod. It won't let me turn Devil Dog into one yet for some reason, but it keeps saying error. But anyways, so I'm thinking, okay, the last time I remember something similar to this was catch number 2. For those that were there, that they'll remember. Oh, it was a great catch, this, that, and the third, and everybody was just praising and whatever, and I was thank you, and Casey was there. It's his first catch, and it was my second and first time getting to really actually interview somebody. And then a week later, Casey and I had that blotched, failed, whatever you want to call it, catch where there were so many people, and I had eventually Ryan got the text messages that Casey had sent to him during that time that proved that it did line up with the video and what was going on. And because of that, we were being trolled. So forget about catch number 2. Let's just troll him for the next catches. Forget that he's catching a predator. Let's just troll his ass and troll KC and whatnot. And that's what a lot of you guys did. Not everybody, of course. So I was thinking this time, I was like, okay, this was a pretty good catch. I said, trust me. I was just talking to myself almost, or talking to God. I don't know. I was like, give it 3 or 4 days and people are going to turn. They're going to try me for something. And of course that happened. So after the catch, As I was getting ready to shut the stream down, I noticed two $5 super chats. You have to forgive me. I do not remember who they were. I could barely see the screen. I was just shutting the live. I was like, and I was thinking to myself, how are we getting super chats? The stream's not monetized. Well, I guess it automatically is through YouTube or something. I don't know. As far as YouTube lives go. But anyways, there was two $5 and whoever you were, thank you very much. I deeply appreciate that, by the way. I'm not received a check from YouTube yet. I've been monetized for almost a year, actually. 9 months I've been monetized. And I have not got a check from YouTube because I haven't finished my taxes. But moving on. And then I also noticed on my phone that we had two $25 a piece Cash Apps. And I said that, I was like, cool. Now the Cash App doesn't go to my wallet, nor do I have a Cash App card. It goes to my Cash App digitally, and then from there I can send it to my bank. Just FYI, for those who don't know. So it doesn't magically appear in my back pocket. So we're talking about the catch. Everybody's going home and whatnot. We get home, and I simply just forgot to give him the money that I had pulled out, the $20 I got from Walmart. Just simply forgot. Got home from it was over 3 hours. We were live. So, it was a long day. So I simply forgot. And obviously I assume he did too, because, he didn't say, oh, by the way, so, he can speak for himself. I forgot. Simple as that. It's like, it's no big deal. It's still here, whatever, it's all good. So we're just worried about getting this thing downloaded, the live, so I can get it off of YouTube. And no, I need to clear this up too. For those who do know, which should be a lot. First of all, I thought after I ended the live on YouTube, it would go to unlisted immediately. It always has through YouTube Live, at least to the best of my memory. For some reason, it did not. So yes, it was up public for a few hours. At some point that night, or whether it ran into the early hours of the morning next day, like 1, 2, 3 in the morning or something of that nature, I was able to manually put it on unlisted. While it was on unlisted, I gave links out to certain people. Obviously, they were watched a bunch of times because it went from like 1,000 views to 2,000 views, even on unlisted. And once and thanks to Wolfpack, by the way, he finally showed us how to download the live. And so with myself, OTR, I believe Florida Pred Hunter, and Jason, we were on a call, and we got it figured out. So once I had it downloaded live, the live downloaded to my computer in my possession, and they had whatever, then I took it off unlisted. That was about maybe 3 days after the catch. So there's that. All right, so the next morning after the catch, I wake up, and there's a video already out by Jason. And it says update. I'm like, whoa, okay, what's going on? Okay. So I watched it. I'm like, that's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, cool. I kind of wish he would have talked to me in OTR first, whatever. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. So I put it on my community page. And the next day, another video. I'm like, dude, you keep drawing attention to everything. I said, wait till everything is downloaded, please. That's trying to bring too much, because I want it out of YouTube and up on Rumble as soon as possible. So, so he took that down and apologized. And the next day, I believe it was, or maybe it was later that night or the next day night. I don't remember which one it was, but it was when he put up the video. It was almost, the first one I saw was like 18 or 19 minutes, I believe. Then I saw one for like 50 or something. It was all different. There was different parts and sections of the catch that we had together. It was my catch given to me by OTR. I invited Jason along with me. He asked if he could be on the team. I said, sure. You'd see how you do it, interviewing and whatnot. You could be an apprentice. That's what was agreed upon. And so I let him do a lot of the interviewing. Yeah, and he did a great job, by the way. Jason did a wonderful job. Now, Eric, Southwest Predcatcher, showed up on the live, by the way, when we were outside. And he said, I just got off of work, saw that you were live. Of course, he had already been there. He'd done recon and showed up. He was just there observing. He did hold the live while we were talking to the police for a little while. So props to him, and thank you for that. I appreciate that. All right, just want to make sure that's out there. So thank you, Southwest Predcatcher, for showing up and showing your support and helping out by holding the live for a little bit and whatnot. All right, so that night, I got to stay in this era again. I'm going to get too far forward and go back. I want to keep doing that. That night we had After the Catch panel, and that was on OTRs. We both confirmed. And that's when we got a donation from somebody in the community who usually does donate quite a bit. And we each got a donation, OTR and myself. I got a message, additional message from this person saying, does Jason have a Cash App? And I asked Jason when he was on panel, he said, no, I don't. He did have one apparently, but when his car and phone were stolen, he lost that, I guess, that Cash App information and had to make up a new one. And that is on here, by the way. I actually have that here. So here, let me go to this. So there's the Cash Apps that were received from the catch. I don't want to dox anybody. So there was the first one, Cash App for $25 for a great job. I left the screen name up, not the real name, excuse me. That was from Cat Eyes. And then I wasn't for sure if I should use this name or not. So if I'm not sure, I'm going to be careful. Cash App sent to you $25 for hugs from. And then later on, this was from when we did the panel after the catch. Scratch out the name, sent you $50 for great catch today, OTR and Jeff respect. And then another message sent for $1. Now, this person forgot that he or she had my cell phone number, so they sent $1 with the message with their number, which I already had. And I got back to them on the cell phone. So there was another $1. It says, for Jeff, do you have Jason's Cash App? And then I responded, and I think it's out of order. So I got to see if it's this one or this one. Let me see here. Or, well, pretty sure it was right around here. Let me see, this might be it. And that's not it. This has got to be it. Of course it's not. Well, it was on here. Maybe I accidentally erased it, and I'll put it back up. I thought I had it right next to it. Damn it. But anyways, if that person is here, and if I can say your first and last name, it's what you use on your screen name, I can prove it right now just by that person being in here. But yeah, I did respond and let him know that, and he responded back. Thought I had it up here. Yeah, it's my first time. Pretty sure it was right around this area. I kind of want to get to it. That's from, and now my StreamYard is trying to flicker out. I don't know what it's doing. I honestly don't know what it's doing, but it's not letting me do what I want to do. Shoot. Okay, moving forward. So that happened. Didn't think much of it. I did ask Jason, of course, he was on panel. He said he's going to get a new Cash App. I said, okay. And then again, I woke up next morning, there's another video, and then the next morning there was another one, and then we talked, and I said, I don't know why you keep putting parts of the video up, but just wait till it's premiered, and then we'll figure it out, because, it's OTR's decoyed work, and, we kind of want to do what he wants us to do. I'm trying to work, with him and everything. And he was being very cool at first and everything and all that good stuff, and I'll give him that. But he put out another video, and then he said, how about he goes, well, I don't have any videos to put out, and I want to make sure people know my new Cash App. And I said, okay, well, I don't have to tell you, we could put the Cash App when the video premieres, or definitely put your links and your Cash App in there, because you were there on the catch. That's no problem. But he wanted it out right away. So anyways, take that off for a second. So I said, well, I don't know when Seven's going to have it edited. He does all the editing and whatnot. And he kept talking about Cash App and talking about it's all, yeah, I knew I wouldn't be ready because I don't know all the screenshots. I can't even read them. Oh, this is something you guys can look at because this was actually sent. I'll get that in a second. But anyway, so me going with that has something to do with something else. But let me just do that for now. So all of a sudden he's on panel. Oh, OTR said he would talk to him the next morning. I want to make sure that's clear because I let OTR know what he had did. And he had put up like 50 or something minutes of the catch. And I'm like, why is he doing this? I don't understand. OTR didn't understand. Now, OTR has been going through some personal stuff and whatnot. So he doesn't want to get too involved right now. And I understand why. Jeff still lives at home with his parents. Real MasterCard, JT Colfax. I went to hire a caterer for a very expensive dinner. I don't know at all. I'd rather lay an egg with Casey than watch this. Then don't be here. You don't have to watch it. Yeah, there you go. CPNI Refugees. Locksmith is now live. You can go there if you want. Locksmith just went live. So if you want to go there, you can. I'm just trying to get to the point. So I'm doing the best I can. I didn't know the receipts were going to be like this. So I made a mistake trying. So anyways, moving on. So OTR leaves him a message under the video attachment in the chat and says, why did you not get with Jeff and I? I'm going to quote, okay. I'm not quoting verbatim. I had the receipt, but I don't have it up here right now. I'm sorry. I tried. I'll get it next time. But he said something to the nature of, why did you not get with Jeff or I, OTR, talking to Jason before putting something like this up? When he did that, Jason responded that I was using him, meaning Jason, and OTR for clout and money. For clout and money. Okay, didn't make much. Just want to clear up. Oh, yeah. I can't really read it because I'm using my phone for the live, but Southwest Predcatcher, yes, I got your text. And yes, I'm going to give you and Jason, everybody, a chance to come up. I'll probably have to do this in a couple more parts, to be honest with you, because this isn't working like I thought it would because I can't see shit. So if I can figure out how to upload these on my computer, like numbered in files, I'm probably going to have to do it that way. So I'm just learning this stuff. But anyway, so OTR and I were talking, I think it was via Instagram at the time on audio. Maybe it was video, I don't remember. And he started putting more of the videos up under the new name United Against Preds. And that was, I believe, March 3rd. And then, which I thought I had right here to show, which bothers me. And he put him on his YouTube on this one too, United Against Preds. So there's the videos right there. You can see it's his homepage. I go all the way down just to show everything. So the stuff he put up was my footage from my camera from this catch. It was OTR that asked me to be the catcher on this catch, and he's putting it up. So I'm just showing proof, even though most people's already seen it, I'm sure. There's live, and it shows his live feeds and some of the same thumbnails from the catch, and that's also on Rumble as well. At least the last time I saw it, it was still on Rumble as well. Let me get to the Koopa thing, and I'll go back because people are asking about the Koopa thing. So Koopa High didn't mean any harm, I don't think at all. He just simply sent me something, and he said, "Do you know this new team?" Let me see if this is it. Yeah, this is it right here. Let me see where it starts. I don't want to start in the wrong area. Oh, this I need to clear up too. So if you look there, he was in a room on a panel with Nat Gone Bananas, I believe her name is. And Charlie16 is DM York. And she confirmed that later once he kind of left the chat. Another thing that I was accused of, I do have the receipt on here. Let me just make sure this is it first before I even say it. Yeah, look at the top there. That's I believe it was Meow's channel. Jason Casey, I don't know how you say your last name. Now, that's hard for me to read, but it's the very top one up there. Let's see. Yeah, Grim, he's responding to Gremlin. He says he wants to squash the beef but he also accused me of grooming a 13-year-old on Nat's panel. LOL. Could get ugly. There's the receipt to prove you said it when I was simply lurking and taking screenshots when I felt was needed. Where and when did I say that, Jason? Because I did not ever say something like that. Ever. I said you were on a panel at Nat Going Bananas with DM York, which is what's it called? Something 16, 31-6. Is that the right? I hope this is the right one. It was one before that one. Charlie 16. Yeah, that's DM York. And then she mentioned Max, this Max moderator. I think she used another name, but he wanted to come up on the panel. And she was about to let him up. And she says, no, I can't let you up because you're only 13. I'm thinking, what is going on here? Because at this point, this guy's been going panel to panel to panel to panel to panel and just saying stuff. I'm like, what now? But yeah, there's that. So yes, DM York was in there in the chat. And then when some other people started coming in, he just faded out. And of course, I believe, Jason eventually left after a while too. But I just wanted to prove that was real. That was really said right there. Let's see here. Oh, goodness gracious here. This is Koopa. When he sent me, he says, do you reckon, I'm trying to get to the beginning. This is where it got me all screwed up because he got out of order. And then there's a second audio that he had sent me just to prove that he sent it to me. You have a panel hopefully tomorrow to clear the air. It says, I'm going to watch. Okay. This is one of the last things he sent me. Is I told him when Ed did the live the other day, and I was asleep, and I woke up, rewound, heard what they were saying, and jumped on the live, and of course was attacked by a lot of people. I said, "Can you please come up?" And he didn't watch it till last night, I believe. But this is proof of me and him's interaction. He does use his real name on Instagram, so I had to blot that out. But I don't know if they're in order, but that's also what he said he sent to Predator Catcher Drama. I think it's called, I know you're in here. The other channel, not Predator Catcher News and Drama, but not Ed's channel, but the other channel. Hold on one second. Oh, make sure you're muted. All right. Didn't know you were gone. All right. So anyways, where were we at? So I listened to it and I responded. I don't know where it's at. I got it all mixed up. I got to get my shit together. This is my first time doing this. So you got to give me some sort of break here. My first time doing this. Oops, turn that off. See, here we go. You can call me a boomer now if you want. I got to figure out how to turn this off. Here we go. All right, trying to remove that. I say turn on the music in a different banner. I wish I had my glasses so I could see. All right, but anyways, so this was going on, and I was advised by Nick Cook, and he's okay with me saying this. I've talked to him, as I already said in the panel the other night. He got a hold of me along with other people, and I've got their screenshots with their names blotted out, so I'm not doxing them. A lot of them want to remain anonymous. Okay, they don't want their names out there. But they're people that everybody knows and adores. They're a mod, just probably every channel on this community, on the internet. Very respected people. But a lot of them are very upset with the way I was being treated. But the advice I went to Nick. He came to me, and I went to him. We started talking. He said, the best thing you can do is lay low and get your ducks in a row, which is what I was trying to do. So I was trying to teach myself how to upload all this stuff. I'm going to try to end this here in a second because this is just going way too long. So that's what I did. I took his advice and I laid low and I just studied certain streams, watched certain chats, saw who was talking shit about me, and all that stuff. Did a lot of screenshots and started uploading things. That's really what I was doing. And then this morning, I realized I couldn't upload more than 100 because I was just going to do it all, just get it all on StreamYard and try to figure it out from there, hoping to file them in different files, have it completely ready. I couldn't do it. So I have to figure out something else, probably screen record or do another couple sections of this. But I've got to number them, so I'm going to have to number them somehow. I've got to figure it out. But that's just It's me learning all this stuff. I mean, if there's somebody that can help me, great, let me know. That's why I was trying to get Ed to help. He was the first one I sent any receipts to, was Ed. He was the first one. It wasn't Nick or anybody. It was Ed. Well, of course, OTR, but we were collabing, you know. But I said, Ed, look, the catch, my video, it's going up on all these sites. And I sent him receipts. I said, I got a ton more. If you want more, just let me know. He finally got back to me on another thing that I sent him when Jason, which I believe is actually on here, as a matter of fact. I think I'll be able to see it too, thank goodness. So I can at least show this one, I hope. Let me see real quick. He erased it. Jason erased it shortly after he sent it to me. But when I asked him why he doxed, Southwest Predcatcher, right? You have to wait, man. I don't know right now. I can't do that. Read that and this at the same time. I want to make sure I get the right one. So let's see here. I don't want to get the wrong one. Shoot. Of course, I'm not going to find it because I can't see. If I did it on my computer, I'd probably be able to see it a lot better. But unfortunately, I did it the wrong way. Shoot. All right. Well, anyways, Aaron or Eric, are you here? If you're in chat, just say you're here. So you have to go to work or something. You want to say something. So if you're in chat, just say you're here. In the chat. All right. Hold on a second. Are you still on my IG? Wait, is Jason here too? I think you said something about Jason wanting to come up as well. I'm not done yet, though. That's the thing. You said you had to go to work, but I'm going to have to redo this anyways, or do like a second part, because I knew this was going to be a cluster. I was hoping it wouldn't be, but I kind of figured it was going to be honest with you. I'm just being honest. This is my first time ever doing a stream trying to prove myself with receipts. My first time. So I'm just trying right now. LOL Jeff Blind. Yeah, I feel like it. Just want 5 minutes, guy. Yeah, the whole Koopa thing has been taken care of. So when Alex came up, he actually cleared up everything. So the audio that was sent to me, which I swore I had those up here. I know I had some of them just to prove I'm not lying. I sent to Ryan, I think, or I sent him the name at least. I didn't want to, dox his name, his real name and whatnot. I think these are the shots right here. Yeah, this is it, where he sends me the audio above, wants me to listen to it and whatnot. And I think this is part of it too. Yeah, that's Koopa. There was that second audio, which was a rap song. This is still Koopa. And that's Koopa right there. So yeah, that's when he sent me stuff and wanted me to listen to it. And I told him, I believe it was on one of those receipts. I just can't read them. So you can pause it if you want later. But I replied, it sounds like him, but I'm not 100%. I'm not a cop or an expert. And just so you know, he knew nothing, according to him. He knew nothing about anything that was going on since the catch between Jason and myself, or Jason and myself and OTR, or anybody else for that matter. He just saw that video that they released about Southwest Predcatcher, Eric, Aaron, whatever, using a real minor picture for decoying, and they did a story on that. Well, he asked if I knew him. I said, well, yeah. I said, of course. So didn't you watch the catch? He's like, yeah, but was he there? I'm like, yeah, he was there. He showed up after work. And then he said, oh, he was talking about his ex-girlfriend, this ex-girlfriend, that, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, let me talk so everyone can hear my voice, and they will say that that clearly doesn't sound like me. No, we know it's not you. Yeah, we know it's not you. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's one reason why I almost took this stuff down with Koopa, because it's already been taken care of. So I said, this is above me. It's not something for me to judge, to me to even make a decision on. I said, you have to have an expert. I'm not a cop. I'm not a professional. And I was like, you can send it to other people that might know. I don't. I simply just don't know. And I made suggestions. And Koopa, if you're here, I've sent you the link to Edwards. I sent you the link to here. You can at least come in here and you can back me up on this. Are you here, Koopa? That's all I ask. If I'm going to bring anybody up, it would probably be Southwest Predcatcher and Koopa right now, because I need Koopa. I'm not accusing you of anything. And by the way, even though Koopa was leaning towards the fact that was your voice, he didn't specifically say it was your voice, just so you know, Southwest Predcatcher. Then once Alex said that he knew that person as a troll, that they used to troll a couple years back, is when the audio was, he said he knew who the person was and it wasn't a real plot for murder or whatever it was. So yeah, you've already been cleared on that. Alex cleared you on that. So does Jeff even know what this stream is supposed to prove? Well, I'm trying, Will B. This is my first time doing a stream with receipts, and I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. I just wish I could see better. I have to learn from my mistakes, so it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I just simply cannot see. And then Southwest, was this you earlier? Because if you look at the name, Southwest Predator Catchers. Was that you that you put on one of my videos? It's on the screen now. I just want to know if that's you. Let me talk for 5 minutes or I'm going to drop a what? You drop a bot. I'm not going to repeat that in here. You don't want drop. Just let me 5 minutes words and be gone. All right. Is that you though? Was that you that left that on under one of my videos? Just curious. Why was the message deleted? Oh. All right. But was that you? I just didn't know if that was you. Or was that a troll that left that comment that said I was never in law enforcement? I was. Just so you know. And I've never been a tweaker, just so you know. So, yeah, I'm just waiting, Southwest Predcatcher, if you could just answer that question. That's all I want to know. I know. Well, instead of texting me, can you answer my question in chat? Just please answer my question. Was that you or a troll that left that question underneath one of my videos? I just want to know the answer, yes or no. Just answer in the chat. That's all I ask. Biggest fan, Cap. MB Cap.
He's timed out, Jeff.
Oh, shoot. I didn't see him get timed out. Well, unfortunately, we can't untime him out. How long was he timed out for? 5 minutes? 300 seconds?
Yeah,
all
5 minutes.
All right, please, nobody time out Southwest Pred Catcher or whatever his name is now. I don't know. Please, nobody time him out. I appreciate doing that, but yeah, I needed to get that answer from him, so we'll have to wait just a few more minutes. Mods are censoring lots. I haven't seen a whole lot. In fact, I've only seen that one. If there was well, I have mods for a reason. That's why I had to get rid of most of the mods, because I don't want any crap, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to get through this. And I'm trying to read the chat, but at the same time, I'm also trying to remember what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. This is my first time doing a stream where I'm proving receipts with some receipts. I'm still having trouble getting through it. Just being honest, I'm doing my best. Was Jeff a cop, though? Yes, I was in law enforcement. I was a peace officer. Yes, I was a sworn peace officer. Isn't me, but I'm muted now. I'm muted in chat. You're timed out. So after 300 seconds, whenever you were timed out, which is 5 minutes, you'll be able to talk back in chat. Yeah, like I said, I took almost everybody's wrench in this community because I had a rogue mod, and at the moment, I didn't know who I could trust hardly at all, honestly. So I only kept a few, and there's a few I wanted to give back tonight, but it's not letting me. It only let me give, I think, 2 of them back. For some reason, it says error. So those who keep messaging me on IG, I only see parts of your message. It's only for a short time because I'm using my phone to do the live. But I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for him to be untimed out so he can come back in and say something in the chat. Once he answers in the chat, then I'll bring him up. Or I'll keep that up until he's able to answer. Hi, Wendy. Good to see you. All right. Should almost be time, or it should be almost over with, I would assume. Just waiting. So you can hide people and you can unhide them, but when you time them out, you can't untime them out. That doesn't make any sense. Good old YouTube.
If you go in and make them a moderator, it'll untime them out.
All right. Let me scroll up and see if I can go up far enough to find them. That's another thing. It only lets me scroll up so far. And I'm literally all over the place, and I know it. And this is by myself, and it's my first. Okay, I found them. So I'm going to go ahead and mod you right now. Southwest Predcatcher. If it'll, no, it says error, try again. It won't let me. It's not, it's been doing this to me. It only let me like, yeah, it just says error, try again. It says a message was deleted, but I don't see that he was timed out, but I could be wrong. I don't know. It won't, it just, for some reason, it just will not let me mod anybody at all. Yeah, it says error, try again. Error, try again. All right. Well, anyways, we're going to be ending this pretty soon. I know this is not what I planned, to be honest with you. I did the best I could. And I honestly wanted to reschedule, but I know everybody was waiting. And I just didn't want to just cancel. So I went ahead and went with it and thought I could do better, but I didn't do very good, but I tried. I did what I thought I could do, which wasn't very much, but I tried. It's been past 5 minutes, so if you don't trust us, you lost your wrench, pal. Well, Tech, you never even gave me one, so there it is. Okay, no, I didn't say that. I don't know who it is. You can send me the StreamYard link so I can speak on my, hold on, let me read that again. All right, let me take this off of here, put his comment up real quick. No cursing or anything like that when I bring you up.
Sabby is starting to time everybody out.
Who is?
Sabby. Sabby. All
right. Who? Sabby's timing people out? Or, well,
yep.
She might have a good reason. I don't know. I trust Sabby with the wrench. I don't know, as somebody's complained about her, but there's his comment. Let me send you the StreamYard link. Let's see here. 1 second. It's just you for right now. Harry. Oh, wait a minute. Thought I had, there we go. All right, give me just a second here and I'll send it to you. No cussing or anything like that, please, when you come up, or I'll boot you. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just keep it nice. I already told you you were clear, and I wasn't when they come up and said, "Oh, Jeff just," no, I didn't. I got all the text messages too. It's ridiculous. I never said you did it at all. It was something that was handed to me with the suspicion it might be you. End of story. And then I was like, it's above me, and I will send it to somebody who might, or I would advise him to send it to somebody who might. And then I did send it to Nick, I believe, or I was in the process. I didn't get it downloaded, but I was going to, and then the live happened. Let me get this to you real quick. All right, send me a message real quick, Southwest Predcatcher, so I can look at my. I can't find you for some reason. Just send me a message real quick, so I'll pop up an IG message. No, I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm looking at IG. I can't do that through the phone. You have to send it through IG. I can't do it through the phone. Just send me an IG message. That's the only way I can send it to you. There's no other way, dude. If you send me an IG message, I can send it to you there. Let me go back to the chat so I can see what's going on in the chat now. Are you able to? Wait, Sabby's, what was deleted for what now?
You might have to take a wrench there, Jeff.
Why is she timing out so many people?
Earlier in the thing, she put up a link and then she said you can take her effing wrench if you want to. And
Oh, and she started timing out everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With that.
Well, guys, I have nothing. I mean, I didn't do that. She did. So because of that, I've got to end the stream now because I cannot find her to, I just can't let her be timing out everybody. It's not nice at all. Okay. So yeah, I have to, you guys can hang out up here. I'll have to end the stream because of that. All right. Well, anyways, I tried. Later.